As promised, I told y'all I was going to pull my baskets out and sell from the front porch of my home. And let me tell you, don't wait till the first week of Easter to sell your baskets. Because why? There's a birthday every day, every single day. And you just never know. Your baskets being out, somebody just might need that gift. So I have set up in front of my house and let me show you, let me show you, let me show you, let me show you, let me show you. Oh, it's gonna be a little noisy because there's some motorcycles that's flying down the street. So you might can't hear me. But let's let those pass by. All right, y'all. So I didn't set up in front of my house. I didn't broke out the baskets. I didn't already had 2 sales. I broke out the Easter baskets in front of my house. And this is nothing compared to the baskets that I plan to make. But I have no room in my home. So I just broke out some as I'm making them. I'm breaking them out and putting them on the table. And I'm selling them. And that's what y'all need to do. Don't wait until Easter Day. Go on out there and sell well prior to Easter. Um, but first of all, prior to that, I just want to let me put my pole down, because I don't know if y'all can hear me what I'm about to tell you right now. So I need you to understand what I'm about to tell y'all right now. I did a call for action and I requested love, baby. All I can do is give you virtual hugs because y'all have showed up and y'all have showed out. I have woke up this morning to 3 more subscribers that I need to request for the goal that I wanted to happen prior to my birthday, March 31st. You understand me? And when I tell y'all, y'all have came through. Virtual, virtual, virtual hugs. So, as I say, y'all, I didn't even check the count prior. My goal was 1,000, and I didn't even look. I just know I was probably about 3 away before I hit live. Um, like I said, first of all, God is so good. I'm so grateful. I'm so humble. Next, those basket makers out here in these streets, don't wait till the week of Easter. There's somebody's birthday that's prior to Easter, like mine perhaps. So, I don't know if it's a motorcycle convention today, but I probably have seen about 100 motorcycles since I've been out here. I've been out here for a couple hours and I said, oh, I think it's time for me to go live. God bless y'all. So today, I've made Actually, the baskets that I sold was baskets that I didn't show y'all. I've been so busy, I've been making them as I go and boxing them up. I have more girl baskets than I have boy baskets, which is not good, but I'm going to work on that. I have these teen baskets over here where these three that's up here, it's very hot in the city I live in. Actually, it has cooled off some. It's probably was 85 degrees today. That's why I got shorts on, because it was very special in my city today. So, a lot of kids like to play with water guns. So in this particular basket, though, this is like a preteen basket, and it has, see, first of all, wait, I'm going to change the subject. I live at a four-way stop sign. I don't understand why people can't read the word stop. It clearly is a red sign with white letters that say stop. Every now and then, we have several people who apparently don't know how to read, and they run this stop sign. And first of all, this stop sign just got built here on September 1st, this four-way stop sign going this way. I'll tell you that story as I go along. But I was just saying, since they built this four-way stop sign at this corner, it hadn't been no car accident since September, Labor Day weekend. Well, that broke last week. Somebody ran the stop sign like the person who just did 5 seconds ago, and ran into somebody, and that fool smooth hit and ran. I'll tell you shortly more about my incident of the running stop signs. But anyways, I'm in a mood of just gratitude. And when I say, I'm going to say it again, y'all have came and showed up and showed out. I don't know how to say it anymore. I can record myself. I can hit the repeat button and just let it keep playing and playing and playing. You definitely have answered my prayers, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So, with that being said, now let me tell you what I'm making today is my princess baskets. Now, I need to stay out these stores because I have nowhere to walk in my living room. I am so blessed to be able to have a front door and a back door, because there's no room in this living room area. I just told my husband, just don't come this way. Just use the back door, because your wife has taken up this whole little area right here. So I decided to come outside on the porch today because I knew it was going to be a very hot day. And so I'm out on the porch, and I'm glad I did that because, like I said, if you don't let the community know that you're selling baskets, how they gonna know? So Easter is about, 3 weeks away? And you start selling your baskets 3 weeks prior, like I said, because there's always a birthday in between. So don't wait for Easter, my loved ones. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You losing money on the table, because I done sold some baskets right here. I asked the gentleman, I'll drop the video later. I'm like, where you from? He said, oh, I'm from miles away. And I just happened to be at Grandpa's house and slid through. And I said, well, how old is the baby you want to buy for? He said, 1 year old. Well, I had to go inside and get some baskets I already got made for him. I just ain't wrapped them up yet. And I hooked him right on up. So that's why, to be honest, I like to make baskets on the go. On Easter morning, I like to make sure I have baskets left that I can show that I'm doing as people drive by. Because people might want to change up some stuff or customize some stuff. And so I like to make it look like I'm doing some things when people drive by. And you do not know how many sales that has drawn. So I'm going to continue that method. And so that's what I've been doing. I don't have a large setup on my porch today. I just have a little small setup because I've just been going in and out of the house and getting items I need to make the baskets as I go along. But I did make those 3 today while I was sitting out here on the porch. And I made some more shovels. So I made a few while I was sitting out here on the porch. But yeah, so now I'm going to make these princess baskets, y'all. And I started off with these dolls right here. It was like this one that I got from Five and Below. And I had another one like this. So I had 2 of them that is sisters. And then I had 2 other ones that is another set of sisters. However, do you know, I went to Five and Below, and they had these other Barbie dolls, you understand me, that I shouldn't have got, but I just had to because it was perfect for what I had already made at home. So, Lord, I'm going to show them to y'all because I just thought they was cute and I couldn't pass them up. So, instead of these dolls going in this little, not little, but in this princess, I got these other ones. So, where's my bag? Let me get my bag, y'all. Let's see here. Let's put it up here because I can't be bending down like that. And I'm going to get them out and then I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you after I get it out the bag, y'all. I just got these 2 days ago. Or one day. What's today? Saturday? Maybe I got them Thursday. So I just went to my car and got them out the trunk because they were still in the trunk of my car. So I don't know their names. I think that might be Jasmine. I don't know. But we gonna see. Maybe you can help me out. That might be, honey. My kids is old. I go to Disneyland, but I can't remember all these characters' names, child. Let's see here. Now, who is this girl here? Oh, this is Ariel. Ariel. Look at y'all. And you get this baby doll from Five and Below. So I figured I'm going to give Ariel. It's going to go in this basket. And then, who is this? Bella? Bella? Bella. Bella. Bella, y'all. Bella. This is Bella. I guess this is Bella. And this is Jasmine. This is Jasmine. I'm glad they got their names on them, girl, because I wouldn't have known who these babies was. And this is Ariel again. Okay. There we go. So, do you know Five and Below? Got it going on. If you was to buy these somewhere else besides Five and Below, you would be paying $20 for this doll. So if you got you a Five and Below in your area, I want you to go on and hop over there and get you some of these if you need to make a basket for little girls, because you can't beat this for $5. You understand? You cannot beat Disney Princess for $5. No, you can't. So I changed my concept. Instead of using these ones right here, right here that I got for $5. I'm gonna use these babies here instead, okay? So she don't have everything she need in this one, but I'm gonna show you the concept of what's gonna go up in these baskets. I don't know my count yet, but I'm so close to 1,000. I'm gonna celebrate this weekend because it's no joke trying to get. That's the first of all. That's one of the first milestones as being a creator on this YouTube platform is to get to 1,000 subscribers. The next milestone is to get to either 3,000 watch hours or 4,000 for full monetization. I might pronounce that wrong, but to full love from YouTube. And I started this channel, I guess you can say December of last year. They say you're supposed to stick to one niche. All I can say about that is Shelly is Shellbell, and I have so much to talk about and show you. And once again, I told y'all how to convention, but it's just been motorcycles flying up and down this street all day long. So that was another set of about 8 of them. Anyways, I'm glad to almost reach the first milestone on this YouTube platform, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without people like you for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. I wish I can see you in person so I can give you virtual hugs. So I'm gonna keep doing me, and I'm gonna niche it down a little, but I'm grateful that you're here. So that's my testimony. I'm so grateful that you're here. Now back to these baskets, y'all. Oh, hold on. You don't necessarily have to use a basket. You can use a bag. And so I ordered, let me tell you, you learn a lot from this YouTube platform. You really do. I've been watching so many different basket creators. And you can go to your local via online, the people who deliver your mail daily to your home. Each city is different, but I think it's the USPPostalOffice.com or something like that. You can log on there and get free small boxes. And that's what I did. So my boxes is going to be delivered on Monday. And you can put those boxes in your buckets or boxes to lift things up instead of using so much tissue paper or newspaper or stuffing. And so that's what I'm going to do and wait for my boxes to come that I ordered, because I had got these princess bags from the Dollar Tree. And like I said, you can make your gifts in a straight plastic bag itself, especially depends on how big the gifts are. Some of them are very huge, and some of these bags some of this plastic can't handle it. You can put your gifts in just straight bags. I found these bags at the Dollar Tree well after I bought this stuff here. And let me tell you, different Dollar Trees have different things. So you might go to one Dollar Tree and that one don't have the same as the one that might be an hour away from you. And so I found this at one that was maybe an hour away from me. And so I'm waiting for my post office boxes to come so that I can use like two of them so I can lift it up instead of using um, tissue paper or stuffing. But I just wanted to show y'all what is going to go in her little princess basket, which is going to be, of course, her Miss Ariel. She gonna have her little princess coloring book, and I'm gonna just show y'all. But when I get my boxes, I'm gonna come back on here and put it together. But she got a little paddle, princess paddle. Um, she got her a little princess paint set. And now, mind you, you don't have to have everything princess, but I just happened to find this stuff. There's something sewerish going on out here. I got these princess cups at, I think, Walmart, and I just put some pink tissue paper in it and stuffed a little plastic egg and a little Rice Krispie treats and these hamburger gummies. I had my girlfriend went to Costco, the business center. That's where you can go and get your snacks and stuff in bulk. You can go to Costco, regular Costco, but it's something about the Costco business center that is a lot cheaper. That's where regular stores go to buy their stuff to sell in their stores. So my girlfriend went there today, and she went and loaded up snacks for her baskets and bought me extra snacks. So I'll probably drive to her house later on tonight when the sun goes down and go get that stuff so that I'll have my snacks to make the basket, because I am running out of snacks. I'm filling these baskets up with plenty of snacks and I am running out. Yes, some kind of sewer pipe must have busted. There's something's going on out here with the smell of sewer. It's not cool. Anyways, I got these little Disney playing cards, I think from 5 and Below, and it's addition and multiplication, and they were only $1. So I'm gonna add that to her basket. And of course, she needs crayons, and I love to always give kids bubbles. And then she's gonna have her cotton candy and her animal crackers and some fruit snacks and a fruit roll-up. And I got some suckers I'll probably add in here. And then, of course, I'll give them 2 eggs, and then she'll have her doll. So that is going to be what's inside these princess bags, but it's going to be a lot fuller. But I thought that was so cute. She'll have something to carry all her stuff in, so she's not losing her baby doll if she happens to be at Auntie house on Easter Day, okay? She ain't got time to be losing her items. Nobody ain't got time for that. So that's how my girl's princess is gonna end up being once I get my free, once again, free from the post office, y'all. You can go get free boxes to help you out. And you put that box in the bottom of your bag or your bucket, even if you use this bucket, you wrap it up with tissue paper. Now, y'all, don't come after me in the comments. I don't use the plastic grass. I don't. I don't use a lot of paper plates and paper forks. That's my personal preference. Even when my kids grew up, in my city, state, California, they banned plastic bags as of January 1 of 2026. And so at first I was mad about that, but I understand why. We have to save the planet for our kids and our kids and our kids, generations and generations after us. And some of this stuff just don't, it's just hard to recycle, and I understand that. So with that being said, I feel that way about the grass that goes on the Easter baskets. These kids is not paying attention to the grass that's inside the Easter basket. And I actually had a lady make a comment on my comments, I think yesterday or the day before, saying my presentation is not good. She don't know who taught me. And so um, all I can say is I pray for her, and I tell her sales is going to come with or without the grass. So don't worry about if you don't have the budget to buy grass. There's other ways to lift your product. You can use those boxes and some tissue paper and keep on pushing. Trust and believe. This is like the third year I did this, and I sold out on Easter, and I didn't have a bit of grass. All the baskets I made last year didn't have a bit of grass. I didn't even have the boxes lifting up the products, y'all. I didn't even have the taping the stuff down. I sell inexpensive bags to help out the community. Now I have to pay attention to some people that walk by. I live by a mental hospital not far, and so I have to pay attention to people that walk the streets. And for some reason, this one in particular person loves to just hang out by my house. So I have to watch him from the corner of my eye. So anyways, like I said, I like to make my baskets inexpensive as possible. And so I have to cut my costs so that I don't push it on to the consumer. So I, for some reason, bought a lot of items that were battery operated things like remote control cars, walkie talkies. So I bought several items that required battery action, and I had to include batteries. So I'd rather include the batteries to the toy that I gave the person versus the grass. And I give them a lot of treats. That's why I'm not going to zip this stuff up, Like the items that I just sold today, they were like $40. Here come another set of motorcycles, y'all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's the motorcycle convention party. I don't know, maybe it's the first Saturday that it's hot out here where we live at. Because mind you, I am wearing shorts, and it's March the 7th. So spring is definitely early around here. I think the time goes back tomorrow night, or tonight. So, yeah, tonight at 2 o'clock, we lose an hour. So, I don't know, but it's very warm today, and I guess the motorcycle community said, let's go for rides, because they have been out, showing out. I have probably seen about 200 motorcycles, and they come in groups of 12s and 20s, so I don't know if it's motorcycle convention day, but they all replied to the text message and said, hey, let's jump on the bike. But gas prices are special right now, so they probably not going too far, because gas is no joke, at least where we live at. They did a news advisor and said, fill up your tank, because I think gas is now $4.99. When I filled up on Wednesday, it could very well be about $5.03, $5.10 a gallon. That is just outrageous. Yes, ma'am. $5.10 a gallon is what gas is in California, the West Coast, about 45 minutes from San Fran. Yes. And so that's crazy. And I know the war is going on, and it's going to probably make the gas go up maybe a few more cents. Yeah, it's special. So that's why I said don't wait till Easter week to break out y'all baskets. Your gas tank need gas now. So break them baskets out as you selling them. Make them on the porch like I've been doing. Why are you selling? You never know. Somebody might be going to a birthday party, going to anywhere, and just need some love from you. And yeah, I had an older man walk by. He lived down the street. He was like, I'm going to bring my granddaughter back. I said, okay, that's wonderful. Bring her back. Um, and so he was like, yeah, I live the next block over. And then I've been at a church for like Juneteenth and a couple other events. And I don't know if it was the pastor or the deacon, but somebody drove by and said, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back. He didn't come back, but I'm quite sure he's going to come back. Is he going to be like, that's where she live at? So, yeah, I love it. So I just want the community to know that I've already started my baskets out here in these streets. And I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Um, my birthday is actually the week of Easter. I think the Tuesday before Easter. So I don't really have plans. My husband has to work, but I don't work on my birthday. That's a no-no. Plus it's Cesar Chavez, and I think another company bought my company out, and they gave us that holiday as a floater day. But it don't matter if it's a float day or not. I'm gonna use my PTO or whatever on my birthday. That's against Shell Bell's law. Is to work on my birthday. That's a no. So I might work for myself. Myself is different on my birthday versus clocking in somewhere else. Working for yourself is totally different than working for somebody else. So I might work for myself on my birthday, but not clocking in. But anyways, I hope y'all is having a beautiful day. And I don't know. I just know y'all done showed up and showed out. Let me see if I'ma celebrate with y'all live in the action, on the flesh. Am I gonna celebrate? I'm 2 away. I'm 2 away from my 1,000, y'all. God is good. 2 more subscribers away. Thank you. When I woke up and seen that I only needed less than 10, oh my God. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart again. I can just give you virtual love, and virtual love again. Y'all have showed up and showed out. Showed up and showed out here in these streets. Showed up and showed out is all I can say. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. So, I still got a lot of boy baskets to make. It's sweating really bad out here. It's really hot out here on my porch. I'm telling you. I don't know what the degrees is. Alexa, what is the weather? They said it's 76, but I feel like it's 85. Because, baby, it's hotter than that. I got a towel with a cold towel. So, I don't know. I feel like it's hotter than 76. I do. So that's my princess concept. I'm away from my little bags to come because I got more stuff to do. I got some frozen ones to do. I got a lot, y'all, still to do. This is my bag. These are also for preteens. And I got a bottle of cologne in this little basketball hoop. And I got a basketball, right? And I'm going to attach her snacks to the to the little handle because I don't want her snacks to smell like perfume. So I don't want to stuff her snacks inside the basket because nobody wants your snacks to smell like perfume. So I'm going to separately put her snacks and attach it to this little orange handle and then stick it inside of a plastic bag or maybe stick the plastic bag outside of the bag. Either way, I don't want to stick nothing else down here. I'm going to put some purple tissue paper. I should have brought the tissue paper out and experiment how I'm going to do it. But I have two of these. See, look, motorcycles is Mo 4. They're coming by the fours. I don't know. And they're very loud motorcycles. They're coming by the fours, y'all. 4, 8, 12. They're coming in groups. They're coming in groups. They're coming in groups. But anyways, this is, this ball I got from Five and Below, and I thought it was really cute. It was pink, purple, and pink, purple, and blue. And so I got some purple Hawaiian rainbow cologne that I got. And so I'm gonna wrap her right on up with some purple tissue paper and stick her. Matter of fact, let me see. Let's just experiment. Let me see if I got purple tissue paper out here. Let's see. Let me see, y'all. I can find some purple tissue paper. Because I have some lotions too, but I don't think it's gonna fit on the outside. These little lotions that I bought too. So I'll save those for these little eggs that I have. But let's see. Give me 1 second, like 59 seconds. Not even 59. Maybe 30 seconds. I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for sharing my life. I read something before I walked by. Like I told you, I could just give you virtual hugs. Smooches. Okay, let's see. I got some tissue paper. Let's see what we gonna do. Let's see if we gonna fall. Don't you fall nowhere. Because I don't want the baby candy to be smelling like no perfume. We're going to wrap you right on. Well, I don't want to totally wrap you because I want them to see the perfume. Maybe. It's all different prices. You got to pull over. I don't want you to stop the traffic. So if you pull over, I'll let you know. I'll hook you up. See, let me tell you, I live on a 4-way stop sign, and people be wanting me to yell out the prices. I can't just say, this costs $5. No. You got to park and come up to the table so I can explain to you what it costs. Now, I haven't broke out the price tags yet, because like I said, I was making baskets on the porch. But a lot of people do that. They come to the stop sign and they scream out, how much? However, I normally have my sign out, to be honest, to let them know. But at the end of the day, it's still not the same price. And so I'm a vendor out here in these streets. If you check out some of my videos, you'll see I don't just vend in front of my house, but I vend to the community that I pay big bucks to be at some of these vendor events. And so me and my vendor twin, she might be on here. She's Tasty Smiles. She does coffee and teas. We be out here in these streets together vending, and we pay a lot of money to be at different places. And so I have chalkboard. I have chalkboard signs. And this particular sign, my kids made for me because I'll be out here selling treats. Shelby will be out here selling popcorn and gourmet apples. And so they made this for me about when I first started my business 2 years ago. And it's so cute. I refuse to erase it. So with that being said, there's another side to this two-side chalkboard. And what I do is I just use this on different events when I'm doing stuff at home. So I need to just wipe this down and use my little markers that I have for it and just say Easter basket starting from 20 and up. And that lets people know that the cheapest price is $20 or whatever my prices is. I think I got some shovels for 15. But at the end of the day, I need to really break this out so that they know, um, at least with where the amount that they start off at. So um, I should have been did that. I probably could have got more sales. But I'm not tripping because, like I said, it's the beginning. And that's what I normally do. I brought it out to the porch to do it. But she was the first person that yelled out. So I definitely will make sure I have this out tomorrow and from the next weekends on. And I could put it out in a minute. But the moral of the story is you have to market yourself. I normally have, especially on Easter, I'm going to have streamers and balloons hanging down to let people know when I'm selling. Marketing, 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 marketing. So I definitely need to change my 4th of July sign. I was out here selling baskets on 4th of July. 4th of July is my anniversary, and I made a killing out here selling baskets on 4th of July. It was wonderful. But anyways, I definitely need to find my markers that I just seen in the house, and I need to change my sign to let people know that I'm selling Easter baskets. That's why I took it out the garage. So you definitely need to market yourself. My husband, he's my equipment manager. So he does all the buying for the equipment that I need related to my business. He does all the buying. Okay, y'all, I live right across the street from a fire department, and they are about to be on emergency call. So you finna hear a little noise. So sorry. It's quite busy out here today now that I didn't hit live. But it's all good. It's nature. It's human nature. We need 911 to help us out because I showed call 911 when I needed them a couple weeks. Okay, music, music. Oh my God. Hurry up, hurry up. I don't understand why people gotta have their music so loud. They gonna bust their eardrums. So yeah, you gotta make sure when you out here selling your baskets, get you a sign. If you necessarily don't want to buy you a chalkboard, you can go get you a dollar board from the Dollar Tree and write on there you're selling baskets and start off just a basic price and use the arrow going up so that let them know it's $20 and up and keep it pushing. Easter basket special, $20 and up. And baby, it saves on your stress. But I don't know why I didn't do it, but I have it out on my porch, and I'm going to make sure I change my sign before it gets, closer to the season. I just wanted to break it out today just to let people know Shelly got baskets. So you might not have money this weekend because I know it's mortgage time and rent time, and I get it. But just remember, in about 2 weeks, hey, she got them baskets. And so I just want to put it on my community's mind. So that was my girlfriend. She must not be on live because she is calling me. So anyways, y'all, I don't know if I made it to my 1,000, but I just want to thank y'all because if I did make it to, oh my Lord, y'all, I'm going to celebrate with y'all. I done made it to my 1,000 subscribers. Lord, where is, I just thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's time to celebrate. Oh, that That is such a huge milestone. Jesus. Oh my God. You just bring tears to my eyes. I'm ultimately grateful, and I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Jesus. That's a huge milestone for us YouTubers, y'all. That's the golden number. That is the golden number. And I got it on live. Wow. Ooh. Thank you, Jesus, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, oh my God. Wow. Um, yeah. I thank you. I thank you. I'm so humbled. I'm so honored. Ah, Jesus. I'm such a crybaby too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So, anyways, break out your sign. You can go get you can go get a little board from, like I said, the Dollar Tree. You don't have to spend nothing expensive. You can lean it up against a basket or something, just so that people know what you're selling. It really will help. As I'm telling you, and I don't have my board out, but I'm just telling you, marketing is beautiful. I don't have my full setup. They just got a taste. It's so funny. Before I got on live, a lady drove by and she said, "Do you have those caramel apples?" She must have bought one from Valentine's Day. You check out my video. I was set up, me and my girlfriend, on Valentine's Day. Oh my God, it was a beautiful, it was a, I haven't even had time to recap from that wonderful day. Um, but I was selling caramel apples right along with Valentine's Day baskets. And someone drove by and she was like, Mom, that's the lady. It was the driver. And her mom was the passenger, in the passenger seat. Mom, that's the lady that I got them apples from and I gave to you. She said, "Do you got some of them apples?" I said, "No, but come back on Easter, I will." She said, "Oh, I'm coming." I said, "Hey." So I love the fact that I do what I do. I make the community happy. They recognize me and come back for repeat sales. That's why I'm humbled. That's why I'm grateful. And that's why Shelly keeps showing out the way she do. That's why I try to make baskets as cheap as possible so that people can afford them. Let me tell you, when gas is $5.05, it ain't no joke. And who knows what it's going to go up to. Food is expensive, so I just try to be, I like to put people in my shoes. I'm a mother of 3, so I know how it is to have to buy 3 baskets at one time. So I just try to give deals. I try to help out my community because my community has showed up and showed out for me, just like you guys have done for me to get me to the 1K mark. It is definitely time to celebrate and celebrate big today. Something big is definitely going to happen for each and every one of us, y'all. Stay focused on your journey, whatever your journey might be. I hope I give you inspiration, hope, inspire you to go do whatever you want to do out here in these streets. Don't let nobody stop you. Whatever you got to do and you want to do. Don't let nobody stop you. So, oh my God, y'all have showed out for me. Everybody likes to do Hollywood Rolls. The motorcycle cop hasn't been here in a couple weeks, but it's special on this corner. I'm grateful for the stop sign because it makes more people come, but people need to pay attention to the stop sign. My anniversary to my house that I purchased my house is May 7th. 5 years, right? Well, they just built a stop sign going this way. Going this way. They just built that Labor Day weekend. But the stop sign coming this way has always been here. So a stop sign on that side of the street, stop sign on this side of the street was here when I bought my house. Well, let me tell you something, y'all. I got my keys on a Friday night around 2 o'clock. I got my keys. I came and changed the locks. I did all that good stuff. I put up my little glassware and my little china cabinet and some dishes, all the stuff that I didn't want to break in a U-Haul truck. I drove that in my SUV over here. And then me and my husband left, after he changed the lock, put a mailbox on here and whatever else we did for about 2 hours, and then we left. Well, when we came back the next day on Saturday, there's a stop sign, literally right outside. Right, if I walk down my stairs, there's going to be a stop sign right here, like right here. When we came back on Saturday, the stop sign was on my porch. Now, that lets me to know that somebody hit the stop sign. And I thanked them, but I don't know why they would put it on my porch. But they put it on my porch. So I was like, this is interesting. So we had to call the city and tell them they need to fix that stop sign. Well, we didn't have our cameras in yet. That was day one. Our cameras wasn't set to come in on our cable, and all that wasn't set to get hooked up Sunday, a couple days after we moved in. We're going to fast forward. Maybe 3 weeks later. Because, when you buy a house, you got about 45 days before you pay your first house note. So, it was before the first house note, I could tell you that much. The stop sign coming this way. A young lady, I don't understand. Reading is fundamental, and people need to stop driving, playing on their cell phone. Because she clearly did not realize that 1, there's a stop sign there. 2, there's an intersection there. So the combination of number 1 and number 2, she took it upon herself to run the stop sign. So she ran the stop sign, and it's an intersection. So guess what? There's a car coming. And so she hits the car. And the car, either her or the car, I have to go back to the video, but I think it was the one who ran the stop sign. She tore my whole foundation of my stairs off my house. Just tore all the stairs off the foundation. Took my stairs off my porch. That said, welcome to the city I live in. Oh, Jesus. So we were very grateful that they built this stop sign right here. after 4 years of going to City Hall and complaining, and maybe about 40 car accidents later. 40. I told myself when I move here, I'm going to make a video. It's ridiculous. So, um, by them putting this stop sign here has definitely saved a lot of accidents, even though there was one last week. But that was the first one since September, and we are in February. Oh yeah, it really cut back on the accidents, but people still don't read the sign and run it. But at the end of the day, it did save a whole lot of accidents. So I'm grateful for that. But y'all, like I said, y'all done showed up and showed out. And I'm grateful. I don't know how long I've been on this live, but I'm going to come back with more and more content every day. And I hope I inspired you guys and gave y'all some different concepts of what kind of baskets you can make and use. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. It's gorgeous where I live at. And I know my husband is probably like, babe, when are you going to feed me? So I might come back later on tonight. If not, hi. A lot of people just look and see and point, and I love it. See, they're not thinking that Easter is like 3 weeks away, or maybe they are, but and some people like to do their own baskets, but I get a lot of people who am happy that I'm out here doing these baskets. And for you basket makers, let me tell you something. Have you some business cards. Because when people are out there shopping for the baskets at the store, pass out your business cards and tell them you got about 150 of them made for them already at home. Because you don't know how many people didn't put them toys back on the shelf, took my business card, snapped the picture, and was like, I'm going to call you. So you definitely have to promote your, oh, you can see the stop sign that I was talking about right behind me. You definitely have to promote yourself, y'all, in every way, every fashion. Because how they going to know you got baskets if you don't tell them? So have them promote you, call for action, and you might get a lot more sales when you promote yourself while you out here buying all this stuff and you got 2 and 3 baskets worth of stuff, and they like, why you got all this stuff? And you tell them that you make baskets. Well, you should have some business cards so you can pass out to people so that they can call you and buy you some baskets from you, so that and then tell them that you on these streets and you posting on these streets and to watch you. That's a win-win situation. You let them know that you got baskets. You let them know that you promote on these streets and to watch you on these streets. That's a win-win situation for you. You get your business, you get the watch time, all that. So don't be out here in these streets not just selling baskets and not promoting yourself with the whole selling baskets in general, because you're missing money on the table. Because while you're promoting yourself with the baskets, you promote yourself on these social media platforms so that you don't leave nam dollar on the table. You understand me, ladies? I love y'all. I hope y'all understand that. We're not leaving no money on these streets. We work too hard. So while you're promoting your business, you promote it on these YouTube platforms. And while you out there in these streets buying the stuff, you pass out your business cards so they know where to find you. Peace out, y'all. I love y'all. I gotta feed my husband. I'm gonna come back probably later on tonight, but I have been out here for hours and I need to take a break. And I just wanted to, wow, actually, you made my day. I was on live to get the milestone. Oh my God, this is so special to me. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. Michelle Bell loves you from the bottom of her heart. I'll talk to you later.